Tuesday, the 3rd of June, 2025. Good morning, everyone. This morning's devotional is a reading from Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20, and it reads, "Glory be to God, who by his mighty power at work within us is able to do far more than we could ever dare to ask or even dream of, infinitely beyond our highest prayers, desires, thoughts, or hopes." Through faith, God-given dreams become a reality. Nothing happens until dreams and faith start working together. Scripture is full of people who had God-given dreams. Abraham dreamed of being the father of many nations. Moses dreamed of setting God's people free. Joseph dreamed of saving a nation and his own family. Throughout Scripture, all kinds of people were inspiring dreamers, including Daniel, Esther, and Paul. Now, if you are looking for a blank check in Scripture to approve what your dreams are, or to find that, Ephesians chapter 3, verse 20 would be it. I'll read it again. "Glory be to God, who by his mighty power at work within us is able to do far more than we could ever dare to ask or even dream of." I love that. Infinitely beyond our highest prayers, desires, thoughts, or hopes. I don't know about you, but I'm a pretty big dreamer. And I also sometimes hold back on my dreams because I ask myself the question, what am I afraid to ask for? Sometimes I underestimate God's ability to do more than I could ever dream of. Dreams are nothing compared to what God has planned for my life. It's as if God is saying, think of the greatest thing you could ever dream of the greatest thing I could do in your life. And he sits back and probably folds his arms and says, guess what? I can beat that. I can top that. If you were to cry when you arrived in heaven, those tears would simply be for all the things that you could have done if you had just believed God a little bit more. For me, that would be sheer embarrassment. It would be sheer hell to having been shown everything I could have accomplished and become as a husband, a father, and as a priest, if I just believed God a little bit more. However, the good news is that there are no tears in heaven, and God gives you everything you need now to accomplish what he has planned for you. So dream big about your relationships, about your marriage, about your families and your careers. Your faith can turn those dreams into a reality. My dear friends, God is able to do far more than you would ever care to ask or even dream of. May we begin lifting our eyes from the world and focusing on God and listening to God, and stop believing what the world tells us we can and cannot achieve. May the Lord be with you. May he bless you. May he cause his face to shine upon you and be with you always. Goodbye.